really got to offer to figure out a way to sort of create a summary that's an offer decline to the salespeople. So your sales manager is offered to support you in using this HVAC20 sales process. It's going to require that you learn how to do a blower door and use some software. And it's going to require that you change and follow a process. Change your sales process and follow a pretty specific sales process when you go to the house.
Yes.
Now, what are the benefits of doing this? You're going to have a much higher closing ratio and you're going to make a whole lot more money. And you're going to have, for the people that have problem houses, you're going to turn them into happy clients instead of still frustrated clients. Some of you might not want to do this because you don't want to learn how to use a new piece of software, or you might not want to do this because you don't want to learn how to do a blower door. And that's fine. And that's fine. So think it over. Build a list of questions. And then come back to your sales manager with those questions. If you're considering it at all, or give them a yes, or give them a no.
Right.
Really, if you're quite happy with the way your job is now, probably be best not to mess with it. But be aware that the process means that homeowners are going to be asked if they have problems that they want to solve. And if they have big enough problems, they're going to be asking for comfort consults. And those leads will never be coming to you.
Oh, you're talking about like talking to someone who's in a company?
Yeah. If you don't do the comfort consult, you're not ever going to get those sales leads. Right now, you may be getting those sales leads where people have problems, and you may even be solving them accidentally sometimes. But a lot of times you're not, and they end up being big warranty problems later. And your company wants to implement this process because it helps avoid those warranty problems later.
Yeah.
So in order to avoid those warranty problems, a much better understanding of the problems that the homeowners have is required. It has to be much less guessing on the part of the company when it comes to solving homeowners' problems.
Yes.
We have to really understand what the problems are so that we can offer solutions that will address the issues that the homeowner has. We have to really understand what the load of the building is. So a blower door assisted load calc is required because you need much more accurate load with houses that have problems. So people who have these problems and are willing to pay for somebody to come out and do some diagnostics beforehand are only going to be, those leads are only going to be delivered to people who are willing to do comfort consults.
Yes.
This means that you're going to get the leads that are left. So the overall quality of your leads is likely to go down.
The leads are weak.
The leads are the weak leads are going to get weaker. So I guess that's kind of the video, I think. The only thing that it should also have is a spreadsheet.
Yeah.
You know, Comfort Consult average revenue per lead is $14,000. Tech generated lead, average revenue per lead, $5,500. Marketed lead, average revenue per lead, $1,600. So Comfort Consult's a lot more work, but it's about 8 times the commission per lead run. And you're going to get paid $200 for running the lead. So even if you don't make a sale, you're going to make more for running the lead than you make on a marketed lead.
Yep.
On average. So right out of the gate, you're doing better.
So that's a really good argument. The curse being it's hard to believe.
It doesn't matter if they believe it. It matters if they're told. You don't have to believe this information. We don't care if you believe this information. If you don't believe it and you don't want to do it because you don't believe it, that's fine.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah. But remember this conversation.
We're just telling you this so that later on when your butt hurt, you victimized yourself. You can't blame us.